Today we're going to show you how to change an Outpro transom door closer. Step one is to remove the tag plate from the header to give us access to the closer itself. Once the tag plate is off, step two is to remove the arm clamp block using an Allen key. Once the arm clamp block is removed, we can then see the top pivot, which is connected to the door closer itself, and the next step will be to remove the door from the frame. One thing to note is the door that we're using is not a full-size door, and it's also not glazed. In normal circumstances, this will be a lot heavier. It's probably going to require more than one engineer. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the door towards us to remove it from the top pivot, and then we're going to lift it off the bottom pivot. This is a view of the top of the door. This is the arm that is fitted to the door itself. So you can get different varieties of these. This one here is a side load arm, but you can also get end load arms. It all depends on where the door is loaded from. The next thing we're going to do is remove the cover plate, which will give us full access to the closer itself. Once we've removed the cover plate from the door, we then need to remove the two bolts that are fixed to the end of the closer. For the purposes of this video, they're just hand tightened, so I'm just going to remove those now. Once they've been removed, we need to loosen the grub screws on the top bracket, which you probably can't see from the video. We're just going to loosen those off slightly. And once we've done that, the closer will slide out of the bracket. Whilst the closer's not in place, it's worth just checking the bracketry, checking the fixings, making sure everything's still tight, ready for the installation of the new unit. We're now ready to fit the new closer, so we're just going to follow those steps, but in reverse this time. One thing we do need to consider when we're fitting the new unit is that we need to adjust the closing and the latching speed. This can be done using these two screws on the underside of the unit.